Hello and welcome back to my channel. So I thought I'd come outside and just quickly do a little update. Didn't realise how sunny it was. If there's any spiders or snakes out here, I'm literally going to freak out. I'm literally on edge sitting out here, but if I don't sit outside, I can just hear the kids in the background. It's driving me mad. So we are officially in Australia now. We're on the Sunshine Coast. Literally so exciting. We've been here for about 12 days now. Might be 10 actually, might be lying. 10 days I think. And we feel a lot more settled now than we did when we first got here, obviously. We're in our rental accommodation. I'm literally in the garden now. So if you can see, that's where the others are inside the house. It's 3 beds, so the kids have both got their own room too, which is really good. And then we've got a drive as well, so that's amazing. And then obviously this amazing garden. So we left England on the 27th of April and did our flights over to, our first flight was 7 hours to Dubai, and then our next flight was 14 hours to Brisbane. Actually went a lot quicker than when me and Josh went when we was younger anyway. When we did the flight before, I feel like it took so long, but obviously we've got the kids this time as well, so I feel like it went a lot quicker. The kids slept the first leg of the journey, which was really good, and only woke up like the last hour. And then when we landed in Dubai, we got to McDonald's, and then we only was about an hour, and then we had to get back on the plane again. So once you got away and got them food and got waters and stuff, we literally straight back on the plane again. So we didn't really have, they say 2 hours, but weren't really 2 hours. And then, sorry, I've had to change arms. I got hot mic. And then our next flight was 14 hours to Brisbane, which seemed to go really quick again. The kids, we all slept the first bit of the journey, and then I watched a few films, Josh watched a few films. The kids just got going in and out of sleep, and then they played with a lot of stickers and mess-free colouring and Play-Doh. They're like the best. They didn't really eat much of their meals, but I took on the plain crackers, and then I just asked for butter in it, a lot of that, so that was good. We finally landed in Brisbane about 6:30 their time in the morning. It took ages to get through passport control, which is good really, because it shows you like they're really thorough. And then when we got through, we had to get 2 trolleys because we had 6 suitcases, and obviously like I think we had about 3 or 4 carry-on bags as well. We was over on luggage, but we paid before we got there for the luggage, which was quite expensive, but we didn't want to leave the kids' stuff behind. We left loads of our stuff behind, and we still have 6 suitcases, but obviously travelling to the other side of the world, you can have loads of stuff. But now I'm actually here, I'm like, why did I take all this stuff? I did feel like I was going to be like that anyway, but yeah, so definitely overpacked. What else? So yes, then we landed there, and then me and Josh had a trolley each of all the suitcases, and then we went to get our cars because we was renting a car for a week. So once we got the shuttle bus to get our rental car, we then drove to our place, which was really difficult because we both didn't have Wi-Fi, and to pay for the Wi-Fi was really expensive. So luckily Josh had like studied the map of where we was going to go for so long, he actually knew the route. So yeah, and then we just followed all the signs and actually found our place, our rental, which was really good. And then when we got to our rental, we'd already pre-done, like ordered our mattresses, broadband and SIM cards already to the place, so they was already here waiting for us when we got here. But obviously we had no bedding or like no toiletries or anything, so we already booked to stay for a night in a hotel, only for one night, just so that we could get bedding and stuff the next day, and just so like we could have a decent night's sleep with the kids, and like obviously have a bit more of like supplies and stuff. So yeah, so we done that. So once we got to our rental, we literally unpacked a little bit, just like a few bits, and then went straight to the supermarket, got some toiletries just so we could have a shower, and then I think we just got towels, toiletries to have a shower, and then changed, went to the hotel, and then we went for something to eat. We just went and got some fish and chips, and the kids got some ice cream, and then we went back to our hotel again to sleep. It felt like we was awake forever for this time because me and Josh stayed awake the whole time, to try and beat the jet lag, but we ended up falling asleep about 4 anyway. And then we all woke up, it seemed like we had been asleep for absolute hours, but by the time we woke up again, it was like early morning, and the kids were starving because they didn't eat much of the fish and chips, so they just literally had an ice cream. So Josh went out and got them at McDonald's, And the good thing over here is Leo absolutely loves hash browns at home, but obviously it's only morning time. Whereas over here they do all day hash browns, so he was literally over the moon with that. So yeah, he had hash browns, Leo had some chips, and then we all went back to sleep again till about 6 o'clock in the morning. And then we had a buffet breakfast at the hotel, and then went for a little walk, went to the beach. Oh my god, it was literally amazing. It was so nice going at that time as well, because it was just so beautiful. And then we walked back and we packed up, and on our way out the hotel we saw some kangaroos, and we was like, oh my god, we're literally in Australia, which was really cool for the kids as well. They loved that. And then we went straight to the supermarket to go and get some bedding, and we went and got some knife and forks, tea towels, just stuff like that really, just so that we could have a few more supply things, a bin. The estate agent that we got the rental off left us a picnic blanket, which I'm sitting on now. So this was literally what we sat on the first day or two until we got a sofa. So we got a sofa pretty quickly. We just went on Facebook Marketplace and got one, and they gave us a free coffee table as well, which was really good. And it's a really good condition sofa as well. It's a leather sofa. Because obviously we didn't want to wait for something to be delivered, and I actually quite like Facebook Marketplace. We do. Oh, and then we got a fridge as well, fridge freezer on Facebook Marketplace too. That's really good condition as well. I was like to Josh, I was like, can you smell it? And he was like, what do you mean? I was like, can you smell the fridge, make sure it doesn't smell weird, because obviously if whatever we put our food in is going to smell like that. But yeah, it was fine, and it's actually a really nice fridge. So yeah, we've pretty much got everything sorted now. We've got our sofas. Oh, we went and got a TV as well about 5 days in. So we've got TV. We haven't got a TV stand. We're using the air fryer that we bought as a TV stand at the minute. We haven't got a table and chairs yet, like a dining room table and chairs, but that's fine. Don't really need that at the minute. Me and Josh we're standing up at the kitchen area, and the kids are just standing up by the coffee table. Sorry, I'm literally I'm so on edge. There's going to be a spider or a snake behind me. So yeah. So what else have we done? I feel like we've done so much. Oh, we also got a car as well on Facebook Marketplace. It's really good condition. It's a big 4x4, so we thought we needed that in Australia with the dog as well. We're going to the beach and stuff. Kids' rooms both got double beds, which Leo's not actually slept in once, which I did think he wouldn't, because he doesn't sleep in his bed at home, but it's worth a try. He had a cot at home, so I thought he might sleep in his own bed, but no, he's in bed with us. But their kings out here, literally massive. You can fit 3 pillows all next to each other, so it's really good because we don't actually feel him in the bed anymore. We just actually need to get what's it called? Is it a bed stand? Oh my god, I can't even think. An actual bed thing to go for the mattress to go on. We just need to get a bed. So we need to get a bed for the mattresses to go on, but it's not really the end of the world right at the minute. We just said we're going to try and get the necessities at the minute. I do miss my hair straighteners and my heat rollers and things like that, because I left them behind. I didn't realise how expensive they would be out here, because my heat rollers were only £25 at home. They're here, they're a lot more money. So I'm just going to see if I can get a cheap one somewhere. So I've literally worn my hair up the whole time I've been here so far. It's really warm. It's very cold in the mornings and very cold in the evenings. But when I say very cold, it's still 11. I mean, at home it's freezing. But it is going to it's their autumn now, so that's normal. And obviously I'm sitting out here now in a play suit. I'm really hot, and I don't know what time it is now. What's the time? I think it's 3 o'clock. So yeah, so it's really warm now. We've not stopped going to the beach. We've literally gone to the beach every single day. It's literally been so nice. Seem to be the only ones down there. There's not very many people down there, but everyone said to me, I went to a mum and baby group today, and all the mums were like, yeah, it's because it's too cold for us. So that was really nice as well, going to a little play group with the kids. They loved that, and Leo loved it as well, because usually Leo's at school, so to have a lad come with him, he actually enjoyed it a lot more. On the scene, I saw him be a lot more confident today with the other kids. So yes, that's really nice that we get a lad to do that with us instead of her being at school. But we're going to look at schools for a lad this week. Yes, darling. So yeah, so we're going to look at some schools for Ella this week. I feel really nervous about that, actually, looking at schools for her. Just seems a lot more in depth over here, complicated to me anyway. If you're in the area, the only state school you can go to is the state school that's in your area. So if there's how many kids, they have to make sure there's space for you, and they'll just bring in a makeshift building for the extra kids. So they're really busy apparently. So everyone said to me if we can afford it to go to like a private school. And so we're looking at a private school and the state school. So the private school is $5,000 a year, which $5,000 in dollars a year isn't really that much. But obviously paying nothing at home and then paying that is just like that bit of extra. So we're going to look at that this week, and I'm going to look at the state school soon as well. Josh is starting work next week, so that'll be different because we're so used to having him at home now. But we'll nearly have 2 weeks off with him, and then he'll go back to work. And he's only starting this early because he doesn't want the position to go, which is fair enough. But yeah, what else? We're feeling so much more settled now. I feel like... Oh, Reggie's here. Reggie's here as well. We literally got Reggie come here yesterday, so Josh went and picked him up. And I told the kids that Reggie was not coming for a couple of days, and I told them that Josh... Let me just change my arm's aching. So I told the kids that Josh was just going to work because I thought if I tell them that Reggie's coming, they're literally going to be like asking him in 5 minutes where he is. So they were so excited when they saw him. It was so cute. It was actually so nice to see him as well. Like, he was so happy, and like it just feels more like homely now that we've actually got him here. And I think for Leo as well, like Leo probably just thought like we was on holiday or something. Like, but I think now he's actually settled in a bit more that we're like actually staying here. But yeah, Leia thinks we've left Earth, which is really funny. She keeps saying, "Oh, my school on Earth," and she met our neighbours over there, and she was like, "Oh, I really didn't like Earth. It was so cold." I was like, "What are you going on about?" I was like, "We're still on Earth." She was like, "No, we've left Earth now. We're in Australia." I'm like, "Oh, bless her. It's actually so cute." But yeah, she's loving it. She doesn't ever want to go home. Sorry for everyone. Sorry all my family, but yeah, she doesn't ever want to go home. It's so funny. I've seen one spider. Hopefully that'll be the last one for a little while because I'm literally terrified. But yeah, we went to a little meet up the other day with English people on the Sunshine Coast as well where we are. So that was really nice to like meet some English people that have done the same thing that we have. And a few of them had kids as well, so that was really nice for the kids to have a little play, and it was nice just to have a conversation with people other than me and Josh and the kids. And we're going to meet up again with them soon, so that was really nice. And obviously, like I said, I've gone to a play group, and I've got another one on Friday, I think it is. And I'm going to start going to like a play group every Tuesday, every Friday until like, I go to school, or kindy I think it's called. So yeah, so that's the other thing I've got to look out for her, like a little preschool. Because obviously at school she started doing learning and stuff, and started doing her reading and her writing and stuff, and I don't want her to get out of it before she starts school and be like behind. So I'll just try and see if I can get one like 2 days a week, but I'll just try and get a bit more settled first. But yeah, just thought I'd come on and do a little update for everyone. I hope everyone's okay. Literally so nice over here. I don't know what I was worried about or what I was so nervous about, because it's literally amazing. We're so lucky with the area we are as well. It's literally so beautiful, and the beaches are literally amazing. But yeah, hope everyone's okay, and hopefully see you soon. Remember to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.